Hey family, we are back with another video. This one is I'm gonna do another commentary on Velvet. I usually do not like to do her videos because I can't stand her. I'm sorry, I cannot stand her. Her mouth, I cannot stand the way she is so much into self-worship, self-praise. She puts herself up on a goddess pedestal while she calls everyone else peasants. And I feel like, and I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, and I know that you think that if you say it, then you're just wishing it back into existence. But she's going to go back. And honestly, it just doesn't matter to me anymore if she does or not, because she feels like her place is there, and that she's a goddess, and everybody around her is little peasants, and they need to be kept in their place. So let's get on to this video. I'm going to try to stomach it.
Peace to everyone.
You have like 300 HP.
Welcome to the room. Okay. There was something that was on my mind that I have to tell you.
Oh, Lord. Hey, Priscilla. Could you come on? We're waiting on you.
I have no idea. But I probably have like 6 or 1. I don't know.
Excuse me for 1 second.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably have like 1. Oh wow.
So, guys, let's talk about it.
All right, that was the first thing. Okay, don't slap like that in the camera, because that's uncalled for. We're not your little minions, so don't do that. She's a spoiled little brat, and somebody needs to take her out and show her how to act normal. Period.
First of all, I want to thank everybody, all of my supporters. I want to thank all of my supporters in the room who support me, who is showing me love, who is sending me gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I want to talk about something. I want to bring awareness. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Carbonation Ain't Shit. Let's talk about it.
Okay, every time something's being said, that's when you usually hear her. That's when she usually comes out with the video, and she's running her little mouth about something. Okay, and she's trying to wash her hands right now because she probably feels like Nature Boy's in trouble and he's going down. And she's trying to make herself look clean because she knows that if anybody starts talking, they're gonna mention her. Believe me, because she's just as filthy with her hands as Nature Boy.
Welcome back to another.
There we go again.
Live of Carbonation Ain't Shit. Let's talk about it. I like to bring some awareness.
Say it loud enough. Maybe the FBI will hear you.
to this situation right now. I'd like to shed some light on this situation right now because it is getting to me because of the fact that I've been with Nature Boy. I've been with him. I've been with him for a good amount of time, for 3 years. So I know his tactics, I know his ways, I know what he's going to try to do to stop bringing awareness or whatever. I'll write a book later. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this, what we need to talk about right now. So I'm under the impression that he's can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me properly? Because I got the volume all the way up.
There we go again. Don't slap them hands.
I'm under the impression that Nature Boy is online talking about protecting the black man. Let's talk about what we're protecting. Let's talk about what we're protecting when he says protect the black man. Protect the black man from what? From imprisonment, from jail, from what? Protect him from what? And if you need to make a video or make a statement or even title a video, protect the black man, why do you need to be protected? Why do you need to have somebody protect you? Why do you need somebody to apologize to you on camera? Why do you force people to make public apologies about you? Because every public apology that Nature Boy is getting everybody to do, the public apology on February 4th of Aya and Efru, the public apology that he made me do, other public apologies that he's made everyone in Carbonation do, he's only making them do public apologies so that his ass could be saved or somewhat be saved in the end.
And you too.
These people don't really want to do a public apology. This is why when they're on camera, they can't look in the camera. They can't look straight in the camera. When they're talking, they're skipping over words. They can't really express themselves because at the end of it all, they don't really know what to say or how to express themselves because it's not them. It's not their thoughts. It's not their minds. It's not what they want to say. It's not how they actually feel. But they are expressing themselves anyway and making these public apologies anyway, because if they disobey him in any kind of way, they're going to be threatened to be kicked out of Carbonation. Some of the women might be threatened to get beaten. You know, most of the time it's physically abusive for the women. I don't know what it's like for the men. I don't be around the men, never was around the men. But I know for sure that it becomes physically abusive for the women, and it's a lot of degrading. He talks to them all kinds of ways, all kind of fucked up ways, and degrades them all kinds of ways. Tell them they ain't gonna be shit without him. Tell them that he's the only person that they need. He tells them that they'll never be able to live outside of Carbonation. He tells them that nobody or ever want to be with them after being with him. He says all kinds of stuff. He says that they'll go to hell if they leave Carbonation. They won't be nothing in life if they go to Carbonation. And I'm here to say that no matter where you go in your life, what you do in your life, wherever you go, it don't matter. You still gonna have to build a foundation for yourself. Everybody at Carbonation is not building a foundation for themselves. Nature Boy is only taking from them. Nature Boy is only taking from everybody in Carbonation. Most of the people in Carbonation don't really have anything to give financially, so they have to be utilized for some other asset. And for the women who aren't financially wealthy, who are there, who can't really offer anything, the only thing they can offer is sex. The only thing they can offer is their vagina. And no woman should carry themselves like that. I don't give a fuck if you ain't know how to cook an egg. You better go learn how to cook an egg and have some type of value to yourself, because pussy is everywhere. Vaginas everywhere. There's a whole bunch of women, beautiful women with vaginas walking around. A man could get tired of you in a second and then go and leave you and be with another woman. Not to mention, this is what he's doing in carbonation. Not to mention, he's trying to get other women, recruit other women off of Bigo to be in this world, so that he don't have to be with you no more because he's tired of you. He don't want to be with you. Efru, he don't want to be with you. Any other woman that's there, he don't want to be with you. He's not going to treat you good. I've been around y'all for 3 years. Well, him 3 years, but some of the people I've been around them for a year to 2 years. You watched me go through a lot. You watched me go through physical abuse with this man. Why do you think that I went through physical abuse? Did you think I went through physical abuse because I was a demon? Because I'm only being a demon to him? Did you think I went through physical abuse because I wasn't one with the knowledge? When in fact I was his #1 student who actually absorbed all the information and taught it better than him? No, it had nothing to do with the knowledge. Me being physically abused had nothing to do with the knowledge. Me being physically abused had nothing to do with my demons. Not me being physically abused in carbonation had nothing to do with my debilitations from a fucking chart. The physical abuse that was done to me in carbonation came from the fact that I wasn't agreeing with how he was moving, how he wanted to move, how he wanted to have all y'all in our relationship, all of the women in our relationship, how he wanted to pass the women back and forth from him to the other men, how he wanted to have sex with these women with these other men's baby inside of them, how he wanted to take away the women from these men when he found that to be as benefit or as convenient for him. The physical abuse had nothing to do with the knowledge. Everything that's happening to you, him screaming on you, him calling you out your name, him calling you a hoe, him calling you whatever it is that he's calling you, that has nothing to do with a debilitated nothing in your chart. Does he talk to you about your debilitations? Does he openly talk to you about your debilitations? No. He doesn't bring them up. He doesn't talk about them. He only references your debilitations and your demons to keep that shit stuck as a cycle, as a thought in your head so that you can feel bad, put you on a guilt trip so that you won't ever leave him. When in fact, what are you gaining from him? Think about this. What are you gaining from him? Okay, you gain some knowledge and he put you on some knowledge, on some real shit, on some real honest to God shit. This man is not living the knowledge that he's trying to teach you. This knowledge that he taught you is in the vessels of our parents, in the vessels of other older people that's in our reality. Not only him. And I want to tell you that there's people out here who have more information than Nature Boy, who has more details to the information that Nature Boy is trying to teach carbonation. There's men out here.
Who, you? And let me just ask this. Has she ever one time apologized to those women for the abuse that she put on them? Has she ever apologized to Sheba for what she participated in with Nature Boy and what they did to that girl? Has she ever apologized to what she did to Malia?
Women out here who have more information than this man. He is not living anything. He is only living the circumstances of how he was grown up, of how he was raised. He has subjected himself to his demons. That's why he's always talking to you about yours. Nature Boy, in fact, does not bring anything out of anybody. He only brings anything, all negative things out of everybody. Do you know how many people went to carbonation and left? Do you know how many children Nature Boy had with women and the women left him because they wasn't in agreement to how he wanted to live? Do you think this is our issue? Do you think that I'm a demon? Or do you think that this is his issue or that he's a demon? He likes to teach us that we shouldn't point the finger and we should take accountability and responsibility for the shit that we do. Well, why isn't he taking responsibility for what he's doing? When you got to make the public apology to him, he should be making a public apology to you. He should be making a public apology to me. Fuck that public apology to Baba G. This nigga done brought all of us and put all of us in a space that we don't want to be in. Everybody in carbonation, whether you want to feel like you over there and you thriving and you happy and you healthy, you're not. Because what you don't express is the actual, what you actually feel. I was with him for 3 years. Nobody in carbonation could sit here and tell me that they feel indifferent about shit that Nature Boy do. Everybody in carbonation feels some type of way. And for y'all to go along with the shit, keep going along with the shit, watch me go through the shit and try to stop it is crazy as the fuck. Anybody who left carbonation and went back and left again, stay gone. Because all you're gonna do is go back again. And then you're gonna leave again. And then you're gonna go back again. And then you're gonna leave again. Because once your spirit rejects something, once your gut feeling tells you that this isn't right, you'll never be able to get over it. Even consciously. You can try to get over that shit consciously all you want. All you want is gonna keep plaguing your subconscious mind because you know that it ain't right. What type of lifestyle did you live before Nature Boy? I'm asking everybody in carbonation, what type of lifestyle did you live before carbonation? Was you living like him? The only thing that he offers people in carbonation is that raggedy ass background, raggedy ass scene that he got in the background. That's all you can afford. That's all you got to give to people is a motherfucking background. You could take somebody into the depth of nature. You could give somebody the sun, the moon, the stars. You could give somebody gold. You could give somebody your heart. But if that shit ain't righteous, if it don't have no substance and it ain't nothing that's godlike, that shit is never going to prosper. Carbonation is not prospering. It has been almost 5 years on this man's head that he's been on social media. And guess what he's done? Take everybody down. Take everything down. Only thing that he's put on social media is him degrading women, degrading his children, neglecting his children, emasculating men. This is what he do. Stop allowing him to tell you that he's the Messiah. He's not the Messiah. He's not. He's not. He's not anybody righteous. He's not. I don't give a fuck how much knowledge somebody has. Somebody could tell you some shit that you don't know all day long. But if their actions aren't congruent and it makes you feel indifferent, what they do to you, if what they do to you makes you feel indifferent and feel lower than who you were before meeting them, you need to get away from that person. That person is using you in a negative way. That person is draining your energy, taking your energy away from you, and not giving you nothing back. Nothing. If I would have never fucked with Nature Boy, I would have been in my own house. I would have had my own car. I would have had my own everything. Nothing would have never been given to me from a troll, from him, from my parents, from nothing. Because I was a person before him. But because I fucked with him and stayed with him and kept going back and forth, even when people did give me blessings, guess what happened to those blessings? It got taken away from me. He want to try to use the Bible. He wants to try to use a Bible and the 5 sciences to back up some shit that a man off the street who's homeless could tell you about. On some real honest to God shit. After leaving Nature Boy, I've met men who told me that nigga's a fraud. I ain't even, listen, I'll tell you some shit. I'll sit down with you, show you some shit. My dad done show me some shit. That this nigga, Nature Boy, don't have. The information that he don't have. The only thing that carbonation, the people in carbonation is banking on is the 5 sciences. That's it. Well, sweetheart, baby girl, baby boy, whatever you want to call yourself, the knowledge extends further than that because you actually got to live it. This man ain't living shit. If a woman went to go be with Nature Boy and then left him and then gone back to be with him, how you...
So all this is more than likely she is wanting to take his spot. She's either wanting to go back to him And which she's been wanting to do that, and she's already admitted that to him. Or she's wanted to take his spot. She wants him to go down, and then she wants to take over because she's still under demonic influence. I don't care what nobody says, she is. And she is, if the truth was known about it, she's probably about 10 times worse than he was.
Think you're going to be treated? Do you think that you're going to be treated any better? Anybody who has ever left carbonation and went back, Nature Boy has no respect for, because now you're a target. Now you're somebody that's going to switch up. Now you're somebody that's going to go against him and do all of this extra shit. How you think the other woman is going to treat you? If a woman leave Nature Boy and go back and try to be in the presence of all these other women, how you think those women going to treat you? They're not going to treat you good. They're not going to be your friend. They're going to look at you as an enemy. They're going to call you an enemy. They're going to call you a demon, and secretly, they're going to be watching you, and they're going to be waiting for you to leave, and they're going to be waiting for that shit. Don't put yourself in a situation like that amongst other women, because you're an empress. You're a queen, period. Empresses and queens don't put themselves up next to peasants and women who have low self-esteem, and I'm not trying to
So you heard it from the little pig's mouth. She still seems to think that she's some kind of a god, a goddess, and that all the other women there, all the other men, they're just peasants. She's the god. She's the queen. And she was given that position by a higher authority, believe me. Whatever the demon is inside of her, I'm not talking about the girl she is. I'm talking about what is inside of her was given authority to have that ranking.
Degrade none of them women in carbonation. I'm just speaking the real.
You just
I'm
did.
speaking the real. I was down for 3 years. Can't nobody tell me shit. None of Nature Boy other baby mamas can't tell me shit. I was with this nigga, watched him do the shit to me, to other women that his baby mamas never seen because they got the fuck up out of it. Why you think Nature Boy, any of Nature Boy baby mamas is not with him? Because they see him for what he is. If any woman there right now have a baby by Nature Boy, you are not going to be taken care of properly. You are not going to be in a good environment for you to have that baby. Your baby might come out like Zoka. Your baby might come out like Eliana did when she was damn near half to death, and so was I on the table giving birth. Your baby might actually come out like Serenity Baby with jaundice and have developed because this nigga ain't giving you no medical attention, because this nigga can't feed you properly and you're not getting all the minerals and nutrition that you need in your body to sustain the pregnancy. Or better yet, you might go be with another man there, have sex with him, get pregnant by that man, then go be with Nature Boy because Nature Boy claims to be the Messiah, and he's gonna manipulate you and coerce you into being with him anyway, because he feels like every woman that comes there comes for the knowledge, and they're gonna be with him eventually. All the women don't know that they love Nature Boy, so you might go be with Nature Boy while you pregnant for his baby, like Sheba ass, didn't even know who the fucking baby daddy was, and then get stuck with the other nigga because Nature Boy don't want to be with you. Or you still might get pregnant by that other nigga, go be with Nature Boy, and then have to get an abortion, take a pill to get an abortion on multiple occasions because Nature Boy don't want you to have that child. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me. I know the truth. I know the real. I know what actually go on there. Afro had to get 2 motherfucking abortions. Nature Boy made her get 2 abortions from Caliber. And you know what this girl does? She sit there and act like it's okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. If you get pregnant by another man and another man is in your presence and he's encouraging you and give you some Plan B pills to take because he don't want you to, that's not healthy. You're not in a healthy situation. Neither of those men love you. Neither of them love you. No man could ever be with a woman and say that he loves her and allow her to go fuck another man. Be in his presence. In his presence. Marry him. Marry him. And then say, go be with him. That's better for you. Ain't no man love you that's going to do that to you, that's going to say that to you, that's going to ever He done put everybody in a fucked up ass position, whether whoever realized it or not. Those women are so stuck with this shit that he's trying to tell them, trying to preach to them, that no true sense can come into the electromagnetic field and they be able to pick up on it. This shit is not right. It's not right. It won't ever be right. And I'm gonna keep saying it every fucking day. Every day. Malia is in the hospital right now with fluid around her heart, my nigga.
Mostly, and you had a big part of that.
Fluid around her heart. Her heart. Do you know what that means? Her heart, she's dying because of this environment. Dia died. Mama Dia died because of that environment. Children have died because of that environment. You can't tell me that this shit is right. And you can't tell me that you won't go back to this shit. You watch me go back. You watch me. Everybody watch me go back multiple times. And guess what the outcome is? I'm out of it still. That's the outcome. You're going to leave again. Because it ain't right. That's why. Don't keep putting yourself in a situation that's fucked up. Don't keep going back to that fucked up ass situation. You left with STDs. You went there with no STDs, left with STDs. What the fuck are you doing? You went there with no children. You left with children that the dad don't give a fuck about. Don't put yourself through that. You went there with love for yourself, understanding it for yourself, and then got that taken away by a nigga who's trying to recreate you into a character from his own mind. He's trying to recreate you to be somebody you're not. You're not that person who he says you are. Period. The reason why those people stay is because they don't know who they are. They don't know. They don't know that they're powerful people. They don't know their worth. They don't know their value. They don't have confidence in themselves. Nature Boy preys on weak people, weak-minded people. These people could potentially become strong individuals, but because they're at a low point and they're young, even the people who are of age, who's considered to be an adult, those motherfuckers is at low points. Nature Boy preys on people like that. He preys on people that have low points. That's the only people he could prey on, because somebody who know themselves, have confidence, know their self-worth, have value, will never fuck with him. Hello? Hello? People playing on my phone now because motherfuckers know. This shit ain't right. This shit will never be right. And protect what? What are we protecting? Show some of the books you've been reading. I've been reading some of these books. Let me show you. I got another one right here. These are the books that I've been reading. At first, I've been reading this one, God's Healing Words. It's a book that's dedicated. Well, I was reading a book that was dedicated to a woman, but this book is like it's just healing words from God. Like if I'm going through something, I'll just like start reading this book, and then I'll get the message that I need for the day, right? I've also been reading this Gaslighting Effect book. I've been reading this.
Good. She needs to be reading stuff like
How to Stop
that.
and Survive the Hidden Manipulation others use to control your life. This is what I've been reading. And I understood this book so well, and it resonates so much because Nature Boy does this shit. He gaslights the fuck out of everybody in Carbon Nation.
You know something? Reading those books, it's going to help her. And I pray, I hope to God that she is able to come out of this a stronger person and better off, you know. But I think that, you know, it's just like Nature Boy said, if I go down, you're going to go down. So what is there that, you know, why is she not talking to the FBI and giving her story? Just like she said, it'll be never be over, because he's always going to be on top of her, holding something over her head. So how is it that you can actually turn away from that life and turn away from those people and try to be different and try to live different? If someone, and you know it too, they have something over your head.
And people who watch him on social media. There's another book that I'm reading, Subliminal Psychology 101. You see, people have certain characteristics about themselves where it might not necessarily look like they're trying to manipulate you or control you or gaslight you, but in actuality, they are. It's called subliminal psychology. That's what this shit is called. We're not looking at things in the right light, y'all. We're looking at a one-sided lens perspective of the situation. This shit get deep. Because the reason why them people keep going back, the reason why I kept going back and shit, because I allowed him to subconsciously, subliminally manipulate me into shit that I knew wasn't right before I even made a decision to go back. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You knew it wasn't right.
Just show it to him.
The Art of War.
Sun Tzu.
The Art of War.
So get back on your kick, man. Show him you're getting some real knowledge now. Some real knowledge. Ain't nothing on the phone, ain't none of that shit he talk about. That's some real shit right there.
You know what? That is crazy, because Nature Boy doesn't allow us to read books.
What's the best way to hide something from a black man?
You
Hi,
take
Tony
the
T.
book away. You
put it in a book. A lot of people like to say, what's the best way to hide something from a nigga? Put it in a book, because niggas don't read.
Well,
that's what they say. That's the saying since I was a kid.
Well, Nature Boy do it worse. He's worse with it because he takes the book completely away. He takes the book. He doesn't let nobody in Carbonation read books. But if I ever had this book of Carbonation or this book of Carbonation, I would be called the demon. Straight like that. Now, when somebody's constantly calling someone else a demon, what does that make the other person? If someone in fact is authentically expressing themselves, and then someone comes up to you and say, "Oh, you're a demon for expressing yourself like that," what does that make them? A fucking demon. You are exactly what you see. Sometimes I be around demons and I don't even see that shit. I be seeing potential. I be seeing angelic shit. And my dad be like, "No, Vel, that's a demon." And I be like, "Hold up." You know what I'm saying? People see what they are, period. And Nature Boy constantly want to tell people that they're a demon. You're the fucking demon. Let's pull up Nature Boy's aspects. What's his birthday? August 29th, 1982 is his birthday. August 29th, 1982. He was born at 10:34 a.m. August 29th, 1982, 10:34 a.m. Born in New York, or Manhattan, New York. How about we put those coordinates in on Astro or Terra or something like that? And
see, there we go. Now she plays a good game, trying to show you her little God books and making you think that she's, you know, good little girl now. But in all reality, okay, now she's back to talking about astrology. Okay, you were forewarned in the Bible to stay away from astrology. You're not even supposed to look at that. You're not supposed to have anything to do with that. But here she is, and that's how you know that she's not changed. She's not yet changed. The only way she can actually change, she has to repent first and then go and read those books and then start getting him out of her mind.
Bring up these astrological facts
I
on Nature
used to
Boy's
Detroit.
ass and pull up his demons and let's read them out loud and see what kind of demonic force he is. This nigga is literally the demons that's in his chart. And matter of fact, I'm gonna go pay for a motherfucking chart myself.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna go pay for Nature Boy's chart myself. Do that bitch myself and read them demons out loud and tell me if this ain't that nigga. Tell me if it ain't him. And we're gonna see who's the real fucking demon in the end. We're gonna see who the real demon is. Guess what? Because now Eliana's without a father. Now Eliana has to grow up in a situation with a neglectful parent because they don't give a fuck about her, because they don't give a fuck about themselves. So does 3 other children in the circumstance. One of the children doesn't even know his father. So let's who sees the real demon. Let's see who's the real demon in the end. And let's see who's gonna be
We
made
both
out
are
to be the one who's gonna be
high-ranking
the most stupidest
demons.
in the end. Let's see. You want to talk about the race ain't given to the strong, but the race ain't given to the swift nor the strong, but those who endure to the end. We gonna see who gonna endure this race. We gonna see, and we gonna see who gonna come out on top, and we gonna see who the demon and who the angel. Period.
Oh my God.
And that's on period.
All right. Now, not only is she a goddess, and everybody else is her little peasants, but now she's an angel. She's right. She is an angel. She's a fallen angel, and she's a very high-ranking demon. But she's not anything good. Don't let her deceive you. All she's trying to do is build her own little cult.
Protect what? Protect your demons? Protect your demons? No, we ain't protecting no demons. That's what everybody in combination does. That's what I did when I was there with your ass. Protect your demons. I'm not protecting them hoes. No, I'm not protecting no demons no more, bitch. How about that? I'm not protecting no more demons. Fuck that. Because I'm not a demonic person and I don't like that shit.
Yes, you
I don't
are.
like those demonic spirits. I don't like it. I rebuke that shit in the name of what the fuck I believe in.
The universe.
I'm going to get his chart. August 29th, 1982. He was born 10:34 a.m. in New York, or Manhattan, New York. And I'm going to put those coordinates.
I got news for you guys. If she is into astrology, the person she believes in is Satan. Okay? Don't be deceived.
Coordinates in, and I'm gonna pull up his demons and we're gonna read them bitches together out loud, and I'm going to verbatimly tell you certain things, like I'm gonna point it out. This is what he's done on multiple occasions, and I'm gonna name the victims who it happened to, and we're gonna expose this shit, and we're gonna see who gonna be protected in the end. I'm not protecting no demons. Y'all better not allow him to tell you to protect no demons, because what he's doing to those people in combination is using them as accessories. So when everything hit the fucking fan, guess what? Those people gonna go down with him. And
this is another thing. This is another reason why she's doing this, is because she's talking about protecting him. She's only trying to protect herself here. She's saying, this is a message to him, keep running your freaking mouth, because I'm going to run my mouth. And what they're going to do in the end, they're all going to sink each other, because I can feel it. It's going to go down, and they're going to start telling on each other. But I see this little demonic thing. I see her making a deal with them, because she's getting confident.
That's what they don't realize, and that's why they need to get themselves out of that situation, because ain't nothing good that's gonna come from it. When all this shit hit the fan, and he talking about protect the black man, we gonna see who gonna be going on the land.
And that's why she left.
We gonna see. This shit is not gonna go without justice. It's not. I'm an Aquarius with a Cancer moon, with 4 other placements in Aquarius that's backed by the 4th house and the 5th house. Baby, I am not no regular ass, oh, just let somebody say something and do something. No. I'm the motherfucker who stand up for the person that's getting bullied in front of a crowd of people that's too scared to say something. That's who I am. I'm the person who stands up for the righteous reason of what everybody is supposed to do or supposed to live when motherfuckers is getting lashed and beat in the fucking Jackson Square. That's the type of person I am. Period. Y'all not about to carbonation, not about to sit up there and
I think she did leave because she was tired of him. She left because she's tired of Nature Boy sleeping around with other little lower ranking demons that they call peasants, because she thinks that Nature Boy needs to be up higher on her level and leave the peasants where they belong. And because he wouldn't conform to her and do what she tells him to do, just as she said before, if you had just listened to me, and he wouldn't listen to her. He wanted to do his own thing. She never would have left had he not been doing that stuff. She did not want to share him.
and do all of this extra shit online. We done been through this cycle how many times? Way too many times for me to just let y'all be online, talk about some protect a black man, and then you got these women standing behind you looking as weak and as retarded as they look. I'm not even
Yeah,
I
she
looked
was.
like that at one point. I looked retarded as fuck. Mentally undeveloped, because at that point I was letting a man take over my mind that I shouldn't have, and I was allowing him to use my vessel and use me for his own demonic purpose, and that's never the type of person that I was. So when I was trying to off camera, behind closed doors, express this to him and be there for him and shit like that, he drained my energy and he didn't give me nothing back. The only thing he ever gave me was that beautiful ass child who actually helped me get out of the situation that I was in, because I never wanted her to grow up like that. I never wanted that type of lifestyle for my child. So thank you, Nature Boy, for saving my ass. You're not a fucking savior, my nigga. You don't save shit. Because if you save somebody, none of those people would still be responding to their demons that you say that they have, that they're responding to. Them motherfuckers would be well overdeveloped right now. They will be so evolved that they will be on social media blowing shit up. What is coming out of carbonation? There's nothing coming out of it. You're not being creative. You're not doing anything creative. And when you are doing something creative, it has nothing to do with the world today. People can't relate to you, and you're not consistent. As consistent as you think you are, you're not. The only thing that you're consistent with is real nigga moments and creating demonic ass situations so that those people could be humiliated in front of the camera. That's the only thing you're consistent at. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Period. That's the type of energy that I got for Nature Boy. Because at the end of the day, I feel the pain from all of the other baby mamas and what they had to go through dealing with this nigga. I feel the pain from all of the women that's there that ain't saying shit, that ain't standing up for themselves, that ain't speaking up for themselves because they fucking scared. I feel their pain. You won't go to hell for speaking up for yourself. You won't go to hell because you pointing out somebody else's negative characteristic they need to change themselves. Nature Boy always like to say, oh, if y'all really love me, if y'all really care about me, then y'all be there for me and y'all tell me about myself. You'll point my demons out. You'll do this, you'll do that. But when a nigga do it, he don't want to listen. It turns into, oh, my demons must be activated so that you can get over yours and start playing these mind games and these manipulation tactics so that he can continue to do what the fuck it is that he want to do that's negative and demonic. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're never going to hell for speaking out about something you don't agree with. You're never going to hell for speaking up to somebody who claims to be the Messiah, who is actually a false prophet. You won't go to hell for that shit. If anything, you'll get kudos from the supreme energy in which we all are, that Nature Boy likes to denounce and say, well, separation is an illusion. I am God. I am God. Separation is an illusion. Bitch, I don't give a fuck how much of an illusion separation was. I don't give a fuck about none of that. What matters is that we all, even these intricate details about the chair, the TV, the walls, the houses.
Okay. Lighthearted girl says posted terrible things on her. She only talks about what he did to her. The thing is that Velvet is his equal. Okay, she was his. He was the king. She was the queen. He was the god. She's the goddess. Anybody below them is not their equal. So whatever Nature Boy did, she did too. She was right involved in it, right alongside of him. And there's many times that she did speak out, but she didn't tell everything. She actually, for people that reads between the lines on things that she does say, there's things that she says that doesn't implicate her, but she pretty much told on herself. Like, for instance, what happened with Sheba? She was directly involved in that. Right. And it wasn't just Sheba. I would be willing to bet it was a lot of girls over there that this had happened to, not just Sheba. And she was directly involved. Not one time have I ever heard her say, I'm sorry. Never. I've never heard her say, I'm sorry for anything she's done. Exactly. That's what she wants. If she had a choice, because she knows Nature Boy, they're coming after him. And she knew that. She knew that he was involved in a lot of crimes, and she was right along with him doing it. And by her leaving, she's pretty much, whoever's watching Nature Boy right now, they're watching her and saying, okay, well, she's not involved in it right now. But when people start talking and they start mentioning her name, they're going to implicate her if they even do start talking. So no, I don't feel sorry for her either. I mean, she almost had me there, just like Nature Boy sometimes, they almost get you. But then when they do something that because the Bible is the word of God, okay? And when somebody goes against the word of God, and she's sitting here telling you, I'm going to go and do this astrology thing, and I'm going to go buy his chart, talking about the date of birth and where he's from. That goes to show you there's nothing good about her. She's still under demonic influence. So you can't take anything what she says serious. She's not trying to get her mind right now. The first step in this process is for her to admit what she's done, for her to fully go to God with a heavy heart and repent for things that she's done, and to admit that she is not a god. She's not a goddess. There's but one God, and she's not it. Nature Boy's not it. She needs to leave satanic things alone, like witchcraft, voodoo, whatever she's into, this astrology, she needs to leave that alone. Everything this girl does, she's very smart. She's very intelligent. I don't know if it's her that's intelligent or the demon inside of her, but it's very intelligent. And she's doing things to cover her tracks. Well, lighthearted, no, I don't think it was trying to condemn her. But, I think she could, I mean, she fully considers herself a god. So there's just, I don't know. I'm going to let you finish listening to this.
the cars, all of that energy, all of that physical reality, this whole physical reality is sustained by a primordial energy source. That source is what we call God. And do you think Nature Boy is giving reverence to that source? Do you think Nature Boy is actually giving thanks to the tree that he picked the fruit from? No, because he's claiming to be the motherfucking tree that produced the fruit. Bitch, you ain't produced shit. You ain't produced shit. The only thing that you did was walk up to the tree, pick some fruit, and then try to give the fruit to other people and try to make them believe that that fruit never existed and that you created the motherfucking fruit. You ain't about to sit here and try to do that. You ain't God, bitch. You ain't God, nigga. Go sit down. Protect what? Protect what? Your demons? No. How about it? How about no this time? Gotta be fucking kidding me. Talking about some protect the black man. Protect you from what? Then you got these people doing public apologies like you actually deserve a public apology when, bitch, you should be apologizing to everybody who you ever did something dirty to. You
Have
should be
you?
apologizing to those women. You should.
Have you? Literally, have you apologized to those women that you punched? You admitted to punching them. Many of Malia's issues are likely because of your hand alongside of Nature Boy abusing her. Have you apologized? This is her covering her tracks with the FBI. She is covering her tracks because she knows they are watching. And the further she takes herself away from them and she condemns them, it takes everything, all the guilt from her hands, all the blood from her hands. And for her to sit and say that she participated in what happened to Sheba, she's dirty. She's just as dirty as he is. And she only mentioned Sheba. She didn't mention anybody else. But we know there's more victims.
You should be publicly apologizing to those women, humiliating them the way that you do, fuck them in the ass the way that you do, and then go send them to get pregnant by somebody else and then make them get an abortion. That's what you should be apologizing for. Protect the black woman. How about that? How about you protect the black woman from niggas like you? How about?
And how many times while he was doing that to those women were you laying right there with them, involved in it? How many times? Everybody's responsible for their own. Take responsibility for yours first.
Protect black women from niggas like you, from entities like you, from energies like you. And guess what? The only thing we need to be protected a black man from is women who do the same shit Nature Boy do. Because there are women out here who are just as fucked up as Nature Boy and they do the same shit that he do. That's the only thing that needs to be protected. Bitches and niggas need to be protected from negative energy, from demonic energy, from manipulating energy, from energy that's going to coerce them into some shit that they shouldn't be doing in the first place. That's what humanity needs to be protected from. You want to talk about how you only protecting yourself. Why are you the only person that needs to be protected when you the Messiah? You're supposed to be dishing out protection. You're supposed to be telling people that I'll protect you, but yet you asking for protection. What Messiah you know asks for protection? Get on social media and say, oh, protect the black man. Then go online and act crazy and say all of the crazy things you do on top of you drinking. Ain't no Messiah gonna sit up there and do all that shit. This is a regular ass man from New York who think he got a little bit of knowledge, who ain't got the details. He's trying to create a life for themselves because they are fucking incompetent about something. You're insecure, Nature Boy. You're insecure. You're an insecure little ass boy who don't have no fucking mama, who can't even allow yourself to receive a mother figure in your life from a woman who wants to come in and protect you and love you and cherish you for the man you're supposed to be. You don't even give that to yourself because you're insecure. You insecure, weak ass bitch. How about that? You are a weak, insecure ass nigga. And I'm not even gonna say that I regret fucking with you, because then that would mean a whole bunch of other shit. At the end of the day, like I said, you weak as fuck, my nigga. You're not as confident as you appear to be. You're not as righteous as you appear to be. You're not confident about shit. The only thing that you're confident about, Nature Boy, is how big your dick is and how dark your skin is that attracts women to you. You are always talking about how beautiful you are. And even in the essence of you talking about how beautiful you are, you still think you're ugly because you are an ugly person. You are an ugly person. You'll never be beautiful. You'll only be beautiful to people who have fucked up minds. That's the only people you'll ever be beautiful to. You can never, ever attract to you a woman as beautiful as me. As beautiful as me, in and out, and be loved.
Do you see? She just loves to put herself on a pedestal while she just trashes the other women, the other peasants, as she calls them. They're peasants. Do you hear the crap? She's into self-worship, self-love, like Satan.
You'll never find it, ever. Because the only woman that you can attract is a woman that match your frequency. So it will probably be a beautiful woman, but guess what? That woman not gonna know her worth. She not gonna know her value. She not gonna know what she has to offer. She's not gonna know how to take care of you. She's not gonna know how to touch you. She's not gonna know how to make love to you. She's not gonna reproduce children for you. She's not gonna make your house into a home. She's not gonna fucking hold you and support you. You ain't gonna be able to attract that kind of woman. That woman ain't for you. It ain't for you. That's the kind of woman that is deserving of a real man. Is reserved, might I add, on top of that, for a real man. Those kind of women are hard to find because most of the women out here don't know their true worth. And for every woman out there,
The way she just, oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. How is she any better than any other woman? Because when you think about it, how many men does she sleep with? And she calls herself just a virtuous, I don't know. Like Nature Boy will never find nobody better than her because she's beautiful. She's all this and she's all that. And she spends so much time on here talking about how beautiful she is and how she wants to go back to him. But she knows she can't because she knows he's going down and she has to separate herself from that. She knows that. And how many men has she slept with? How many women has she slept with? And she's putting herself up on a pedestal like she's a virtual, like he would be like the luckiest person ever to have her. Because the other women that he can only get, their self-esteem is so low. Well, you know what? Her self-esteem must not be very good because she just throws herself everywhere.
Don't know their work, you better fucking find it because you're gonna be in a situation where it's a man or a woman who's gonna be using you for your fucking energy because you don't know who you are and you can't stand up for yourself either. Off of that fact alone. So you better find some self-worth. You better find something. I don't give a fuck if you know how to wipe tables really good. You better acknowledge that part about yourself and you better be the best fucking table wiper that there is on this planet. And you better not ever make another motherfucker play with you. You better not let a motherfucker throw waste drink on your table or throw salt on your table and then wipe that shit off. You better make them wipe it off because now they're gonna have to learn how to wipe them fucking tables just as good as you did. And you better teach them. Teach them how to wipe them fucking tables. And this is why Nature Boy wanted to have me be the empress of carbonation, be the empress of all the women. Show them the way. Show them how to be a woman. Show them how to do this and this and that and that. And I never could. You know why? Because I could never teach another woman her own self-worth. She got to know that for herself. The only thing that I can do is encourage that shit. The only thing I can do is encourage another woman to find her own self-worth.
Oh,
That's
you
the only
enjoyed
thing
your
I can do.
goddess
I can't
status.
walk up to a bitch, open their mind, and say, "Ooh, this is your self-worth." No, I can only be an example and knowing my self-worth and
You're
being
a bad
an inspiration
example.
to that
You're
other
a
woman
bad
to find her
example.
self-worth. Now, if she wanna talk about it on a one-on-one occasion and get some advice from me on some shit, then that's a whole nother story. But I can't make a bitch. And I'm not gonna be making bitches because I'm not a build-a-bitch. That's not what I do. I don't build bitches. Period. The only thing I build is a lifestyle, a righteous lifestyle that I want me and my child
You're
to
not
live.
righteous.
I build my children. I build my husband. You understand? And at this point, you feel what I'm saying? Nature Boy was never my husband to begin with. That marriage that me and Nature Boy have is falsified. That shit is demonic and coerced. That was not in a mutual agreement. Me and him did not get married on mutual terms. That was forced. So I built my husband, my real husband. I built him. Do you understand? You can't make me be the empress of a brothel. That'll never happen. I'm never going to allow anybody to coerce me into being a motherfucking maiden to a situation.
You're the one who likes to fight. Who was it who told Malia, I want to fight you? I want to fight you. And then made her run into the bathroom because I don't know if maybe she was scared or she didn't want to fight you. And then she even threatened to call the police just to get you and Nature Boy away from her.
Situation that's not healthy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If any, I'm not even gonna say that out loud, but I'm just letting y'all know that I'm taking all the precautions that I need. I'm taking all of the precautions that I need. Period. We're not protecting this nigga. We're not protecting his demons. We're not doing it.
You hear that? She's covering all her bases right now. That's all she's doing. She's covering her bases. She's screaming as loud as she can, hoping that they're hearing her and that she's separated from them and that she has no ties with them. She has nothing to do with them because she thinks that's going to save her butt in the end. And this is, I bet, what her father's telling her too to do. Separate yourself from them and do it loudly. And which I would be doing the same thing. But what she's counting on is that none of those people are going to run their mouth. And we already got one, Star. So Star's getting ready to talk. So we'll see if somebody else comes forward.
Whoever in combination, protect them if they want. Let them protect them if they want. Because at the end of it, whether they realize it or not, this is a realization that I had to come to. Whether they like it or not, whether they know it or not, they're going to end up down just like him. If they continue to fuck with him and protect him just like I protected him for 3 years and they watch me protect him, they're going to end up in the same situation that I ended up in, if not worse, because he actually doesn't give a fuck about none of them. He talked to them.
He only cares about you. He only cares about you.
To all the people in combination, this man does not reverence you the way that you need to be reverenced. He talk about being served and bowed down to and taken care of.
And you did too. You guys, I'm wondering, did Star and that Ryan guy, did they get a hold of her and maybe they're all going to go in together and maybe give testimonies or do you think it's possible that maybe she's going to be working with the same people that Ryan and Star is going to be working with? And maybe she's making some kind of plea deal, because just like she said, she's pretty much saying she's covering her basis. What does she mean by that?
Deserve the same thing, and he liked to throw out there what everybody wants to be a chief, but nobody wants to be Indians. I know men out there right now who will definitely link up with another man and serve each other. You see what I'm saying? They will serve each other, but those two men are never gonna squelch each other and say, you need to bow down to me because I am your alpha, I am your superior. No, real men, they link up because they realize that when they together and they link up together, more shit can get done. They can actually build an army, but you can't build an army because you're not attached to these niggas like that. You're not really giving them the reverence that they need. You're not supporting them. So if a war ever break out mentally or physically, you trash. You trash. Nothing y'all talk about, nothing that the guys in Carbonation on social media talks about is anything that's relevant of now and today. The conversations that those men in Carbonation have online, they can't ever get up and be up next to a man who actually has knowledge and win the conversation intellectually. And even if they try to win the conversation intellectually, and it might seem like they won because of how Nature Boy taught them to talk, how Nature Boy taught them how to talk and how to manipulate people into different situations and by etymology, using different words and shit like that and phrases and all of that shit. At the end of it, they could be just as right as they could feel as right as they want to. They still wrong, and they still gonna be wrong, and their reality is always gonna show that they're going to be wrong. Period. You want to talk about you doing the right thing because you in the tropics right now, and that's the best thing for everybody out there. What are you doing in the tropics right now that's beneficial to everybody except for nothing? You're not doing nothing. The only thing that you're doing is in nature on Bigo, talking about protect the black man from some demonic shit that you've created yourself and then trying to call everybody else a demon for. That's the only thing that you're doing. You're not building anything. You're not actually doing anything. You're lazy as fuck. You don't want to get out there and build a garden. You don't want to get out there and build a home. You don't want to do that shit. You don't actually want to build a tribe because you're not a chief. You're not. You a New York ass nigga who don't have no.
He can't even have a garden. He can't even build a garden. Isn't he supposed to be growing his own fruit and vegetables?
Details to these 5 sciences that you like to claim you preach. Who claims to be the Messiah that don't show face for none of the shit that he actually say he is. You actually show the opposite. And they get mad when niggas call you out on your own bullshit. Girl, boy, sit all the way the fuck down. How about you take several seats? You ain't no chief. You ain't no chief. Period. And you not indigenous. Because if you was indigenous, my nigga, you wouldn't even be on the kick that you on right now. You would be on some real indigenous shit, building on the land. I'm indigenous. You wearing those feathers like for what? What type of statement are you making? You only looking yourself look stupid because that's my culture. That's actually my culture. I actually grew up. That's my actual bloodline. So while you making fun of that shit and doing that shit for fun for views online, you are very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And you not gonna see nothing good come out of anything that you're doing. So keep on putting on them feathers, disrespecting those people. I don't give a fuck if it was back in the day or not. Keep disrespecting people, keep disrespecting women, men, children, religions, cultures. Keep disrespecting that shit. Watch where you find yourself end up at. That shit is not nothing to play with. This nigga playing online like he a real chief, and he ain't. I know real chiefs. I've been in the presence of real chiefs. Like, swear to you on my life, been in the presence of real chiefs. You know how I greet real chiefs? With reverence, with respect, as an empress. That's how I greet.
You're not an empress.
You know how I greet Nature Boy? I don't have no respect for this nigga. I look at this nigga with disgust. You ain't getting none of this from me. Nothing. You gonna get a side eye and a turn and a look of a nasty ass, disgusted ass glimpse. Because you ain't no real chief. You ain't a chief. Period. You a fucking wannabe. You a wannabe, and you trying so hard to be, and you'll never be. And it's sad because it kind of seems like the potential is there, but it's not. As much as I would like to say or think that he has potential to be, you know, somebody great, it's not. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Because if he did, he would start working on his ways and start changing from that demonic shit. That's what he would do. But because he's not, it's only showing me that that's who he is and that's who he'll ever be. That's not potential. That's just a motherfucker who just stuck in doing in their own ways. Have at it in your own world. Nature Boy is miserable right now. He wants to make y'all believe that he's found a new part of himself and he's happy and he don't want to be with none of those women that's there. Why you think he's still trying to recruit new women off of social media, off of motherfucking Bigo? Why you think he's trying to get a new woman in there so that he can make me jealous? And he's going to make sure she's beautiful just so he can try to make me jealous. But guess what? No woman who come to Carbonation who says I'm sitting in 99 strong now, she could have it. You know what I'm saying? I'll never be jealous of no shit like that. Ain't no jealousy bone in my body because first of all, I know my worth so much. I have so much self-confidence that if I see a beautiful woman, I'm actually gonna want her to stand by me. I'm actually gonna want her to build with me. You see what I'm saying? Because I know that when we get together, that shit gonna be more powerful than what it would be if I was by myself. So jealousy is not even a factor. If anything, I'm gonna be really disgusted at both of y'all because both of y'all are immature and weak as fuck and look stupid as fuck doing it. That's like, you know what I'm saying? So any woman who you trying to replace me with.
See, listen, this here we go. Yeah, exactly. East of Detroit, because she is like total. She's so into herself. It's not even funny. I mean, it goes deep for her. She really loves herself.
Have a good time. How about you try? I want you to try your hardest. Like, I want you to give it your all. Like, don't half-ass, Nature Boy. If you're going to replace me, I want you to give it your all. Like, I want you to go all in that shit. Like, really just, you know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit. You would never. You know why? Because there's only one me.
Oh,
Period.
Lord. Come on. Oh, my. She just thinks that he's over there drooling all over her. And he's doing nothing but like just thinking about her 24/7 and thinking, oh my God, if I just can't have her back, I don't know what I'm going to do. Come on.
Those women it's nothing to be jealous about.
Exactly.
Those women, there's nothing to be jealous about. Nothing. I feel bad for them. I feel sad for them. That's the only way that I feel for them. I feel like I got a lot out. I feel like Nature Boy.
You didn't do anything. You have not done anything except for come back on here and do the same thing that you do all the time. You didn't say anything new. You didn't tell on anybody. You didn't say I'm sorry still. You just talked about Nature Boy and how he's never going to find nobody like you. And then try to make yourself look like you're a good girl now and you're just all into God. But then you told on yourself even then too. Again.
Shit. I feel like Carbonation ain't shit and it will never be shit. Because if it was, then you will start seeing it. But there is never going to be there because it never was there in the beginning. When Nature Boy set out to go to Honduras, when he first left the United States, he was just talking just like he is now. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to build a tribe. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. He never did it, even when he had a half a quarter or $250,000. You know why he never did it? Because that's never was his main focus from the begin with. That's never what he truly wanted to do from the beginning. He had another agenda. He had other shit that he wanted to do that he didn't necessarily tell the people that was coming on his journey with him. So when those people found out his true intentions, they left. Period. Protect what? Your demons? If a woman gets pregnant by Nature Boy, it's not gonna be good. That experience is not gonna be good. And just because I'm saying that, he will try to make it be beautiful for you. This is the type of nigga he is. Nature Boy is the type of nigga who will make you feel like something, will make you feel like the opposite of what's actually going on. He'll create a whole fucking scenery. He'll even not be with women. He'll be monogamous. He'll be monogamous for 4 or 5 months, 6 months, 9 months at a time. And then throw all his shit onto you that he feel like he want to do because you emotionally invested with him now and he knows that you're not going to leave him. Oh, he'll do that. He'll create a whole fucking scenario for you to get you comfortable, make you feel real good about yourself, make you feel like you the empress, you the queen, you this, you that, and then fuck over you. Fuck over you. And he gets women to that certain point because he knows that naturally for a woman, a man could be somewhat of a weakness. So that woman, if she love you and she'll never leave you, you know what I'm saying? If she feel like she love you, she'll never leave you. If she feel like she got somewhat of a respect for you, you know, she won't ever disrespect you to the point where she'll leave you and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no respect for you. I don't have no respect for the type of man you are. And I don't have no type of respect for the shit that you do. Period. And if those women need to go through a whole heap of shit with him after watching me go through all of that shit, then that's exactly what they need so they can come to the realization that they need to come to, just like I did.
What did Malia have to go through because of you? For real. What did she have? She was locked in a closet. She got beat up because of you. And then she got beat up 3 more times because of you. Because you wanted to fight her and she wouldn't fight you. So then she had to apologize to you. And because she wouldn't apologize to you, then she got beat up 3 times.
You see what I'm saying? So it's all going to unfold properly just the way that it needs to be. But I ain't protecting shit. I ain't protecting shit. Y'all can protect him all y'all want. I ain't protecting him no more.
She's nervous too. Okay, I already got this. This is her trying to protect herself again. And then throw in a little bit of jealousy in the mix there. But she's scared. She knows what this Ryan guy's up to. And she's scared. And she's all confident too that she's protected. So that's what that's about. So I'm going to put this, let's see. I'm going to put the link in here in case anybody wants to come up and on the panel and talk about it. Okay. Does anybody want to come up and talk about this? Yeah, she CD says she just talks in circles. Yeah, it's the same thing over and over again. She does not say anything new. It's always the same thing over and over. And then she made it. The only difference with this one is she's talking about how she's got her bases covered. So she must be scared about something. So that's how I'm taking that. So does anyone? I can't even. I'm surprised I got through an hour of this video because usually I can't go. I can't listen to her. I can't. Her Nature Boy too. It's irritating. So, how was everybody's evening? I went out and had dinner tonight, and usually I don't get to do that because, well, actually, last couple nights I have, but I haven't been able to do that because, I've already had that C19. We're going to call it the C19. I've already had it once. I don't want to get it again. This stuff is miserable. So I'll try to stay in as much as I can. Yeah. And yeah, her voice, it just irks me. I don't know. That, and they say it's because she's from New Orleans, but I don't know. Yeah, she's babyfied. She's very spoiled. You can tell she's used to having what she wants. When what her father's standing there, when what he needs to be doing is knocking her down a few sizes and saying, "Listen here, I'm older than you. You don't sit here online and portray yourself that you're a very smart, intelligent person, because you're not. You still have a lot of living to do." I blame the parents for this thing right here. The parents. So, and I'm just going to say what I've been saying until she fully repents and she turns to God and she lets go of the whatever, and it's going to be a hard thing for her to do to get rid of that type of a demon. For her to get rid of that type of a demon, she's going to have to pray. She's going to have to fast. And it's not going to be easy because that's a powerful demon that she got in there. Just like Nature Boy. You know, they need to repent and then they can start to heal. That's it. Hi, Susie. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? So, what do you think about this?
Like, all right. I want to say shouts out to you. Love your content, you know.
Oh, thank you.
But this is my thing. It kills me that a lot of men don't really stand up for this or stand up against this, you know.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I believe that a lot of men, even though that a lot of men knows that he's a pedophile, a lot of men knows that he's a woman abuser, they can only really want to see the surface of it. They see that the only thing that he really has is the women, and he can have as much sex as possible. And even in society, that really dubs you as a strong man to have that. You feel me?
Yeah.
All he do is surround himself by weak men that don't check this. And this is the thing. Like, besides the men in carbonation, even think about the men that he has on Bingo. You feel me? Or Bingo. I said Bingo. Like, didn't you see you reported on the time that he manipulated that dude money, right? That
Who?
dude, money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
think
was
that was
so.
yesterday. Was that yesterday or today?
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
But anyway, that was show disgusting, and that shows the men that he always had. Like, you see how he always say reflection. The people
Yeah.
that he always get in real immediate contact with are true reflections of himself. Violet, or this young lady right here, she's a true reflection of himself because
Mhm.
think about her actions and how she carries herself. It is exactly like a spitting image of Nature Boy. All she
Yeah.
does is just talk in circles. She used the little surface information she got, and she scratches the surface when it comes to talking negatively. When she gives
Mhm.
out any information, even when she was on the Sidnetta channel and stuff like that, she has very level, like surface level information, and all that
Mhm.
it is just shows how deep she is within herself. She's not deep at all. All of these
No.
things that she says that she's very pretty and stuff like that, or she's very beautiful. She loves herself because she loves herself on the outside. The
Mhm.
outside features, as soon as they start to fade away, she'll start to demean herself and start to hate herself even more. The
Yeah.
only thing that she has to compliment herself from is from her outside beauty. That
Mhm.
woman has nothing within her. It's like, I'm not even saying it's nothing within her, but she don't know what's in her that's actually beautiful. You feel
Right.
me? I've been with women and shit like that, And just thinking about this whole situation, it's just a whole collection of weak people trying to find, I guess, the most confident weak person to guide them through their bullshit journey. Excuse my language. You feel me? Because all you gotta think about is think about the other dudes, right? That one dude, I forgot his name. He was talking about how he molested his sister and shit like that.
Oh my
Or his
God.
sister and brother, right? And
Yeah.
But you see how Nature Boy, he wasn't he didn't feel conflicted any type of way. He embraced
No.
that because that was a true reflection of himself, of what he does. You feel me? But
Mm-hmm.
he felt more secure because that was just a slightly more confident version of himself. When they say that's your higher self, that's truly what it is. Even though Nature Boy is full of shit. Oh my God, my language. But I just hate this man so much. Somebody need to whip his ass.
I know. But you know
But,
what? I
right.
don't think anybody will ever get close enough to be able to do that, because even if you call him out on anything, he will literally, he'll block you. Like he blocked me yesterday because, was it yesterday or this morning? It was this morning, I think.
Mhm.
But he must have done it after like the last message I sent him. I was telling him that he better, he needs to repent, stop calling
Mhm.
himself God, and he
Yeah,
blocked it after, because I'm not gonna, I don't want to hear anything he has to say. But the minute you say something he don't like, he just blocks you. He won't talk to you or anything. So
exactly. And I'm saying as though when he says reflection, he's talking to the people that sees eye to eye with him, the people
mhm,
that agrees with the things that he is saying, and the things that embrace him for who he is. We are not the reflection. You feel me? We are the stains. We are just the outside that's just looking at it. You feel me?
yeah,
We're just people that's just like, and this is what kills me when he constantly say that, oh, a man shouldn't be judging other men because of their actions. Well,
mhm,
that's not real. That's not life. There's always checks and balances, and there's always cause and effect. So if
yeah,
you always bringing out negativity out into the world, you will be checked by the other forces. Even with
right,
if being so called in nature within other animals, like okay, so I was watching this documentary, and it was about like I think it was like chimps or something like that. So within this chimps and stuff like that, they had like a tribe and stuff. You feel me? There was a difference in between the leader that actually took care of everyone, all the other chimps, and make sure that everybody was secure, or even fights between the betas, because it's an alpha male, and the beta chimps and stuff like that. He made
mhm,
sure that it was balanced in between them.
yeah,
If there were in the documentary, there were one that would just steal food, he would hurt the others, and
mhm.
even he would kill children. You feel me?
Oh, gee,
I know it's the animal king. It's ruthless. You feel me?
yeah,
But they would take over. They
mhm,
would get tired of it because of the negativity just within them. And these are just animals.
yeah,
Then
exactly.
they showed another tribe where there was a positive. He was a leader. He was always
Mhm.
good. He was always doing right and stuff like that. These animals basically gave this man a funeral. Not even man, this chimp a funeral because of the positivity that he brought. This
Oh,
man, Nature Boy, once he goes out into this world and he keeps on bringing out negativity, because if you think about his actions and the effects, because he causes damage and he affects these women, just like
yeah,
how the animals in the tribe, right? How this just my comparison. He abuses these women and he manipulates these men. He steals food from them and he makes them
exactly.
weak. People from the outside, even from the black community and stuff like that, because I'm a black man for real. But even
Mhm.
within my community, it's like you're going to get taken down just off of the strength of the energy that you put out. I
Yeah,
can't just sit here and just allow you to do negative, abuse, to hurt, to steal. that's not going to end right. That's not going to end well for you, because at the end of the day, there's multiple leaders that are in the possibly not even in a cult position, but a leadership position where people look up and to admire, but you don't do anything. Like, they don't do no negative to bring you down.
Right.
You feel me? So at the end of
And
the
then
day,
you yourself, you're a positive influence because, because you know someone's heart when you listen to them and how they speak and what their beliefs are. You know their heart.
yeah,
So
definitely.
so you just you have to be that positive person where that brings down people like him.
Mhm.
Just like that Ryan guy. I love him. Like, I love what he's doing. I hope that his intentions are right,
Mhm.
but I don't know. We have to wait and see. What do
But
you think? What do you think about this Ryan guy?
now, this is my thing. Even if Ryan has the most baddest intentions for him, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's that's an effect from the things that he caused. Nature Boy allowed all of these things to come his way. He brought this negative energy for people to harm him, and to
Yeah.
want, not even physically, you feel me, but to want to take you away from your freedom by sending you to jail for somewhere that you need to be, not just off the strength of your color of your skin, but just off the strength of your actions of what you did.
Exactly.
Ryan would not have these acts want to do these things to him if his behavior wasn't as negative as it was. So
And
I don't know, you feel me? And I
yeah,
can't speak for how Ryan feels or what his agenda is, but I know at the end of the day, Ryan actions is a result of Nature Boy's actions. And this is all
yeah,
because of his fault.
exactly. And we have and I don't mean to cut you off, so if you can just stay right there and not go anywhere, if you could. We have Tony T that's here. Are you there? Tony, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. I was just muted up.
Oh, okay. How are you?
I am exhausted from a Nature Boy and Velvet today. I'm beyond. Today was TF TF. I am exhausted. I done heard enough of them.
Yep. They wear you
What?
out, don't they?
Oh my gosh, too
But we
much.
can't stop.
Oh no, we're not gonna stop. But that doesn't mean because it was all day, and every
I
time I
know.
was finished, somebody was hitting me up and some more tea. Then they was hitting me
Yeah.
up again, and there's some more tea. I'm like, Lord, I can't. So I
Let me
spent the
tell you.
whole day.
Yeah, and you know what? I did the first 2 videos this morning, and I said, if I, you know what, I'm getting out of this house because, like they're like this stuff is popping off big time today, and I'm not going to be here for it. No, so I've been going all day. So I'm glad you can have at it. So, but yeah, it was bad today. I woke up this morning and it was already bad. So.
I was like, oh my God. And then she was like, oh, he better get checked. And see, my thing when it comes down to people's health. And she was like, and you better be checked and all. I'm like, no, girlfriend. You ain't come there clean. And all of a sudden, the last time you came back, you got hit with all these STDs. It don't go like that. You always had it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's fact. But that's what I'm saying though. Like how these people, like, we meet him because of his drama and stuff like that. Like like as like even as humans and stuff like that, we like problems. You know, I don't know what it is about us, but it's just in our DNA to want to solve problems or just figure out what's going on. You know, but this whole thing of him saying like, "Oh, you're a reflection of me." Those people are the ones that's intimately connected to him because they see themselves within him. The same negative shit that he be on, They did it. They either did it back here in so-called Babylon, and then they just found a bigger demon to get pushed over by.
Yeah.
He's the one with the STDs or the herpes or whatever he got. You probably got all of it all in one. He's probably a cocktail of all of these diseases.
Yeah,
You
but
feel
what
me?
it is, well, what it is, I don't mean to cut you off. He's what you call a carrier.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't get hit with all the sicknesses. He still has everything, but you got a lot of people up until they get like to the very end, then you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know they were sick. And they done infected so many people because you got he's a carrier.
Mm-hmm.
He's a carrier.
so
And I'm
sad.
telling people time and time again, herpes is the last thing you should be worried about. People think you don't herpes is not it's not gonna kill you. It's not a life sentence, not a death sentence.
No.
All them other things that they have acquired is life
That's
sentences
crazy.
and death. Look at Malaya. That wasn't herpes. That was everything else. Anytime somebody said we don't know what you got, we gotta send it to the CDC. But I think that she's doing better, and I think they was making a little bit more than worse what it was, because did you see the picture of her? So hopefully somebody put it out tomorrow. Well, she looks really good. She was on Bigo, but I refuse to watch his Bigo. So I'm not adding on to
I can't either.
Well, I haven't seen that picture. I haven't seen it. And he's got me
a glance, but hopefully somebody else show it. But I'm not watching his. I'm not watching it. You won't. I will not be making your numbers go up.
Yeah.
And this my thing. It makes me sick. Like, it's not like so much other men. Like, I really just believe it's like okay, I believe that it's kind of like a woman's responsibility in this situation. It's a man's responsibility to check this and try to stop this, of course. But also, I really believe that the men follow in line because they see the amount of support that he gets from other women. The amount of women that support him and adore him, that draws other men to think, oh, this is okay, because there's not a lot of alpha women to stand up and be like, no, this is not it. This ain't the way, sis.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes. And then you got the women there who, oh no, he's my savior, he's my poppy. And Malia got beat the worst, and she got jumped numerous times. She got nothing but jumped numerous times. I mean, she used to get beat to a pulp, and nothing happened. And then you're preparing yourself to go back, and I can't get over how your family did not take your phone. And if you could have kept your phone, but I took your charger. Hello.
Right.
Exactly.
It eats me up, I'm telling you. I can't believe she's going back. It makes me sick just to see her up there sticking up for him.
You know what? Who's that girl that went to what was his name? They did a PK or some weird thing like that. And she went over with him. She was with Nature Boy, and then she went over
on
with
the
Joe.
Terry, and now she's going back to Nature Boy.
I fully believe as soon as she get there, he's just waiting. Like, he's baiting her to come back, because I feel like he's going to hurt her. Like, he's really going to beat her up just because think about the level of embarrassment that she been put.
Yes.
You see how ashamed he was when he was on that panel? He didn't say nothing. He was truly embarrassed by that. You feel me? And I really think he's cooking up something vengeful for her.
Yeah, but then he was like, for the little part that I saw, well, I didn't teach you right, and I should have known what you needed, and because talking about the 5 scientists, and that's my fault. And she's supposed to be going back for lawyer, because her and lawyer was married before. But can you imagine? But don't imagine. But can you? Isn't his name Anna? I changed everybody's name now. What is his name? Who Zoka baby daddy was?
I don't know.
Solar,
He's weird.
Solar.
I call him Solar.
I call him. I call him every name but his name, right? But she's going back for Solar.
We could call him Fifi because I heard he
What?
go a little either way.
Mm.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard. I don't know.
They all swing. They all swing. They all switch hitters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is my thing, and this is why I was saying he's a cocktail, because I remember in one video, like it was like certain people that had certain different diseases that they came there with, and I feel like he just had sex with everybody, and he's just bouncing back in between everybody, and he's just giving everybody like these weird. That's why what's her name? Melania or something like that. She's in the hospital.
Malia. I went back to
Malia.
call her Malia. I shouldn't do that, but I'm upset with her.
I call her Malaya because there's no truth in her.
Ain't
Malia.
it? Ain't
That's
no
good.
truth in her, because she can't stand on nothing. She don't even have no foundation to stand on.
No. It's
Because
cool.
even before she left, she slept with her god brother, her god sister's boyfriend or baby father or something like that. And it's so much pain that she left.
It was her ex. It was her ex-boyfriend, but she was creeping. She was keeping it on the down low.
Trifling.
But you know what? They all have issues. They all have a past. They all have something going on with them before they get to him. Just like what's Aya? Is that how they call it? She was a prostitute.
Right.
I mean, they all have something going on. They come from abusive homes. They've been raped. Something's going on with them. Is how he's getting them, because if they had the right mind about them, they wouldn't be putting themselves. They would no normal, confident woman is going to put herself in that situation.
Well, it depends how he come after a normal woman. Like if he met a normal woman on the street, because narcissistic people don't discriminate. Now to get them to pack up and leave, they got to be something's wrong with them. But he could have got women off the street there because he's going to approach them different, sell different, because narcissists don't discriminate. You could be the best educated, smart,
I ain't gonna
and
lie.
That's
They kind of
true.
do. They kind of do.
Huh?
I mean, like, they kind of do, because I'm a psychology major. You feel me? I'm only 21. You feel me?
I'm
So
a major psychology major too, but I went to my own university.
you feel me? And I was going through, and I was just learning stuff like that, and just learning about like certain psychopaths. They really study people. You feel me? They can see certain behaviors and common
They
behaviors
mirror you.
in
It's called
certain people
mirror.
that they right. You feel me? That they specifically go for. So it's something that he's seeing in these individual women, and the things that he knows that he can manipulate, and the things that he can and can't say with these women, that he
Well, hold up.
knows which ones
Hold
to
up.
go for.
Hold up. You got to remember, he doesn't see anything. He meet them online. So it's not guaranteed the girls that get there is the girl that was the same girl that he met online.
Sure.
Just like Sybil. Like Sybil was probably nothing of what, that's why she was able not to have sex with him. And she was treated a little bit different. But she probably played dumb. So he doesn't know if you're truly dumb or you're truly not. He probably make you do a lot of things, but they probably figure, sure, I don't care. I just want to get there. So he still doesn't know. People think that he picks them like that, but in all reality, that's not true. This is a social media people you're talking to. You're not mirroring them and seeing them from the beginning.
Yeah.
But also think about this though. He don't just talk to these women just one time. He don't have these girls on these panels, not just one time or stuff like that.
But if I'm a plant, though, it doesn't matter how long you speak. If I'm a plant, like like Simple Sybil was a plant.
Uh-huh.
She was a plant. He spoke to her plenty of times, even for I think about a year or so. And she played it off very well. She got there, got her information, and wrote a book. If you want to call it a book. See, these people, so he don't know what he's getting either. But he do know once you get there, you better conform.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why in the beginning people was leaving like hotcakes, because they wasn't who, a lot of them wasn't who he thought they was when they got there.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's so
You're
true.
right.
Yeah. But you gotta think about it though. This man is a predator. Not just a sexual predator. He's a predator. And he's hunting these women like prey. So in the line, even like how in nature, how this whack ass nigga call himself nature boy. And in nature, the lion always seeks out a specific one to go for. It may be a herd of an animal. You feel me? He chose the specific one to go for. Not because of anything, not because of oh it's just closest to me or anything like that. No. I've seen, and even like on National Geographic, you'll see lions run through a whole herd just to go for one. Just because you may see that it may be weaker, maybe slower, and stuff like that. So that's how he deals with these women. He chooses the one that he feels as though that he has the most strength over. Not even just physically, but just mentally. That's why he deals with these women by talking to them for so long. That's why, you feel me, like the way he carries himself with certain women are different, because like we have to all be honest. He don't carry himself exactly the same with every woman. He picks and chooses the behavior that he decides to want to be. He chooses the behavior that he's going to display when he's dealing with a specific woman.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So that's why I'm saying how he's such a predator, because he chooses the women that he wants to manipulate or the ones that he's going to abuse, because he knows that he can do that off of the experiences and off of the limitations that they have shown and they have put themselves through to show how dedicated or how dedicated they are to wanting to be this man's wife or lover or student.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he puts them all through tests. So he even though he's a predator, he's picking them out. He's still giving them tests, see how far you'll go, see how far you'll let him go. So it's all in the same thing. He's still a predator. That we can't take that away from him. But dude, I don't know about that white guy. I don't know, because Nature Boy name is not on everything. I don't think the FBI is ready for him yet.
Yeah.
Cause they probably, I think if he don't pay that money back, I think that's when they're going to be on to him.
Right. Because it's like you said, it's the IRS.
Yeah.
Right. So they don't pay that money. We can't say, oh, it's a scam. No, it's not a scam. It's only a scam when you don't pay it back. But it's not a scam because you got to go through a lot of paperwork and it's not like they just giving them out.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just giving them out. And he wasn't even eligible for one.
Right.
Yeah.
So if it's only a scam if they don't, if they don't, and we don't know what the deal is. We don't know how long, because of the COVID. We don't know how long it's taken for you don't know how, let somebody know how long. They may give you a year to pay it back. You know what I'm saying? Say 6 months to pay it back, 2 years to pay it back. See, none of that information we don't know.
Yeah.
We just know that they got the money. We know they blew the money. Now with this bingo money, maybe they'll start, that's why he got them all doing their own pages and stuff, and they all say they got to pay that money back. So it's not a crime yet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a crime.
We would like for it to be no, because if they pay that money back, it's not a crime. A loan means I'm loaning you this, and you said you're going to pay me back. So if he pays them back, it is not a crime.
Yeah, but then we got Bank
But
of
what if they
America
lied on the
and Panama
application?
or all
If
these
they
other
lied
countries.
if they lied on the application, like that could be considered fraud, right? Or
Unless he has no, because you have to have oh God, you have to have a whatever. I can't think of it.
EITN number or something like that.
EIN, EIN. You got to have a number.
Yeah.
So something is registered and legit because they check that.
Right. That's
So maybe he is a LLC, a EIN. I knew I kept saying EIN, but it just didn't sound right. East Detroit, you're 100% right. Yeah, you gotta have an EIN number, and that has to be registered. So maybe he is registered as the boss. So it's still that's not. We would like for anything that he do, because we know it's scamming. We would love for it to be known as a crime, but it's not a crime.
Yeah. So what do you think about Star? Like he went and picked her up at the airport. I can't believe it.
I think that number one, Star pissed me off when she was crying for Zoka baby. But I'm like, didn't you lose a baby from Nature Boy as well?
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't a baby of yours transcend too? So why was this baby transcending the way it happened? You wasn't treated good, and you was treated like crap when you left, and you was knocked up, and you had to send them a text. So why wasn't that baby reaching out to you? And then the other 7 kids you have, you'd have been a mother of 8.
Right.
God damn. I'm sorry.
I was all excited thinking that maybe she was actually going to open her mouth, but then when I seen her and her condition the other night, I thought, no. That let me down so bad.
She hadn't even been there that long. To me, I don't like to call them clout chasing, but she's clout chasing right now.
She definitely is, because she ain't making no money anywhere else. Because where's she chilling at? Right on Big O, I think.
She could have been doing some demos, getting her sound out, or she could have even did a YouTube channel singing songs, redone songs or something. Her voice is beautiful. She
has a beautiful
voice. That. She needs to write a book. I swear to God, as much as these women be reading on here, she'll be a top seller.
She'll be a top seller.
Truth in this book.
No, but her whole life is a book. So you write about that. Remember her being touched by the stepfather. Star was so in love with Nature Boy until she got voted out. That is true, East Detroit. Star was so in love with Nature Boy until I ain't got my glasses on, reading the best I could. Yes, carbonation is a business. They could have listed it as a business with deployed. Yes, EIN number. Thank you. I'm done with Star. I am done with Star. Awesome. East New York. Please check me out on my Tony T channel. The only thing I got to say to my girlfriend, we cannot be on at the same time.
Hold on just a minute. I'm trying to find your Are you going to get off of here and go to bed now, or?
No, I'm talking about when we both doing lives. When we both doing lives, we can't be.
I go live at different times. You got to tell me what time you're going live, and then I will, because I want to be able to watch yours too. I've only been able to watch a couple of your videos so far because of all the stuff going on with Nature Boy.
Because what we don't want to do, let's say your audience likes me and they come over to me, and my audience likes you. But my thing is, you don't want to split the audience. So sometimes I may not know when people come on, but if they're on both, I mean, sometimes you got to go on. You do what your time permits you to do.
Well, I will work around you, but I want you to.
I work around everybody. Like if I see some people live, I'm not going live, but sometimes you have to. It depends on that time permit, you know.
Well, give me your hold on a minute. Let me get my pen. Because I'm going to write it down so I make sure. You said you go, because you go live like 3 or 4 times a day. Did you say?
I see you do it now. Tell me your hours didn't go up.
Yeah, because you told me to.
And I was like, I was so happy. I'm like, yes, I see her on 2 or 3 times a day. I'm like, you go, girl. You go, girl. Get that. I told you. Once you start doing that, you will see your hours go up, and you got it. I'm trying to get
getting there.
You get her, honey. You got it. If you keep doing this for, I give it like 10 to 15 days. 10 to 15 days, you're gonna have 4,000 hours.
It takes forever. It seems like it takes forever.
No, but you're doing it differently now. You're live more now.
Yeah.
And then being that you're doing the commentary makes your live even longer. Then you got these beautiful people that's still in here, so your time is being longer.
Exactly. And I want you guys, because you know what? It's like you said, I love my subscribers, and I want you guys to go check out Tony T's here. It's her name, Tony T. Check out her channel because she's got some good videos. I've been checking them out.
I'm usually in the morning time. I'm usually between 11, 12, and 1.
Well, I remember you said 1:30 one time.
Yeah, but sometimes, like today, the tea was so good, girl. I turned around, was getting tea. So I was on 3 times today. I'm like, hold up. I'm exhausted. I'm like, oh, I can't take him now. I'm exhausted of him. Not exhausted. I'm exhausted of him and Velvet. I'm like, oh, God.
And you know something else? I need your email, because if I get some information, juicy information or something, I can like run it by you and see what you think. Or, we can work together on it.
But that's how you're supposed to do it. And that's how I do it with people, That's why I said, let me give you these little tips, because you got your viewers fast. So I'm like, well, now let me tell her how to get the hour. Not to mind you, when I first started, I didn't do none of Nature Boy. I had to scrap the real way. Remember, my other channel, I'm on Punishment, but my other channel is Sugar Love.
Yeah,
they put Sugar Love on Punishment to me. But I used to do a lot. I used to call a coffee time in the morning, and then in the evening I'll do another one. I had my 1,000 subscribers in 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, and then after that, I got my 4,000 hours in about the same amount of time. Within 2 months, I was monetized.
Within 2 months altogether?
But I did it the hard way and the real way. And I didn't have no Nature Boy content. Yeah. I just got pissed off at stuff and I started talking about Nature Boy.
Me
but
too.
I was already monetized. So nobody could never say if you go check out my videos was more about growing channels. We used to have grow channels, drop the link channels. I used to do all of that. I helped build a lot of people's channels. And then we used to have it like, if you was close to 1,000, let's get this 1,000 and everybody in here. Let's go. Let's click on this thing like right now. So we check out my Sugar Love channel. You will see my channel was not designed around Nature Boy.
But they're going to give that back to you, aren't they?
Huh?
Are they going to give that back to you, though?
Yeah, in May. But I can't keep my mouth shut to May, so I got another channel, and it's actually named after my son. So I said named after my son. So I'm like, they stopped calling me Tony, but I didn't know I would be using this page. Because I didn't know I was going to get in trouble. But that's my son.
That's right.
But it's okay. People can still call me Tony. It's all right.
Okay, so would you rather for me to give you my ad or my email here, or?
Oh, let me check my email and I'll put it in for you, because I don't even know, because I had to do a whole other email. I'm gonna give you, and then once I switch back on my Sugar Love channel, then that's my main channel. But I've been a bad girl for a background song. I'm like, you serious?
That's crazy. They
Are
picked
you?
the stupidest thing. That's
I was,
stupid.
I was mad as hell. I'm like, for a damn Ashanti song.
That's crazy.
Can we get my glasses? You ready?
Yeah.
W
Okay.
Wait, I
T
think you
O
should put that
N.
in the private chat.
Oh
No,
yeah.
Yeah,
What?
just type it
I
in the
don't have a
type it in.
no. It's okay. I don't use this one for that. That's why this was finished saying. Then I'll give her my main one.
Okay.
But I don't really. If somebody don't tell me they sent me something, I don't check it anyway. But it's W
Uh-huh.
TONI
Okay.
4376
4376
at Gmail.
at Gmail. Okay. All right.
See, I'm not messy, and if somebody want to get messy, you better be. Hopefully, I'll see your email.
Now you said 11 to 1:30, and
No,
then
I come on at 11:30, 12:30, or 1:30.
okay.
It depends on how hot. Now I try to come on at least 12:30, 1 o'clock. Like I try to do 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:30. But if the juice is good, I'm gonna have to start at 12. And then the other one I do is at 6:30. But 6:30 doesn't
At
contain
night.
Nature Boy. Yeah, that doesn't contain Nature Boy at all. That's just my regular content that I do.
Okay.
So right. So you don't have to worry about the 6:30, just coming in the morning. But I said I usually, if we do it like that, we won't split the audience. Because now you're
Right.
like me. When I was on my live, but I was in your live at the same time. I was still live. But
Hey,
that's how much I
look.
come to support you.
Hey, look.
Oh,
I'm ready to get up out of here.
well,
Y'all
you,
beautiful ladies, keep on spreading the word.
Don't forget
Make sure.
don't forget
go
to
over.
come to Tony T. I expect to see you, CD.
Yes, go
Already,
over
I'll
to
be there.
Tony T. And right here, you see her name right there. So just go and do that now so you can subscribe to her channel.
Mhm.
Okay.
And yeah, but all I want to say is keep being strong alpha women to know that is not the right way. You feel me? Guide these young ladies for real
No,
that
we
want to search
we
up this
need
man
more
and
strong
identify
men.
who he is.
We
We
need
need
more
more
strong
strong
men.
men like you to speak up.
That's
Right.
And
facts.
I would like to have you on I always got women on my panel, unless I'm talking about men, then all of a sudden men want to come to my panel. But that's my
Mm-hmm.
6:30 stuff when we go in.
Mm-hmm.
When we go in, honey, I'm trying to mend the relationship between men and women. Or if not, leave us alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could be like that go between.
I'm trying, but these men is working my nerves. But I usually like to hear the
No,
men
I'm
out.
talking about him. I'm talking about him where he can come up there and like give his perspective on things.
No, but it's all out of love. We've never had any problems, but that was
Right.
mainly on my other page. So I'm bringing it to this page. But for when I do my morning ones, if you have the time, CD, subscribe like now to Tony T. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell. I would love this. You my favorite color, green. I'm looking for that green. But like I was saying, I was live on my own. I was doing my own live. And I saw that you were live. So I was still doing my live, but in your live at the same time.
How do you do that? That's
You
weird.
just, if you're on your computer, no, it's not weird. If you're on your computer, you just open up another, what you call it?
That would be weird for me because I am totally, you know what? Learning how to do the StreamYard thing, it took like a long time for me to
No,
learn
it's
how
not
to do
just
that.
StreamYard. It's if you got a computer.
No, I'm
You
just talking about technology in general.
I suck at that. I suck at that. But I open up another window.
Yeah.
I opened up another window, and then when I go on to YouTube, I saw that you were on. That's how we used to support each other too back
Yeah.
then when we had to get our hours the hard way. We be in 2 and 3 lives at one time, baby.
Oh wow. Well, see, you know all the tricks. You
We
know
used
it
to
all.
be in 2 and 3 times at one time, and then we tell people to at least stay for 15 minutes, because 15 minutes you get the half an hour. You stay for the half an hour, you get the hour. Do not just come in and say hello, because besides you saying that, you just messed up my analytics.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna come in and say hello, stay 15 minutes.
Oh, because I did that the other day. I remember because I was out with my son. I was having dinner. Was it? What day was that? I did that to you.
No, but me, I'm not stressing my time. I know how to do it. But I'm talking about how we used to do it back in the days when it wasn't that easy. You had to sweat. So like now I know that you need time. So I wouldn't come in, even if I'm on live and I say hello, I will still let you run. And before 15 minutes is up, I will come back in and say something, because after 15 minutes, you'll think that you're running the person, but YouTube really cut you off.
Yeah.
So the time won't be running. They have to say, people have to say something within 15 minutes.
Okay. I got
That's
you.
why a lot of people figure I got all these people in my room. Why is my time not adding up?
Right.
Because they just letting it run. And if
Yeah.
the YouTube knows that trick. So they want to make sure you people stay engaged in your thing. And if you're not engaged and people just letting it run, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
So like me, I'm okay. I almost got 4,000 hours already, because like I said, I know how to do it. I know how to come on in daytime, come on in time. I know how to let my videos be nice and long or nice and short. But this is my other channel.
Yeah.
But this one, it's just hard because I'm so I was the other channel. I have my subscribers first. I'm not before, like your time. Your watch time, that's on you.
Yeah.
But your viewers is in that, you're in their hands now if they want to subscribe or not. But your watch time is what you control.
Yeah. So when your other channel comes back up in May, or you're going to keep this one too, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm building it up.
Okay.
Actually,
then,
I have 2 channels, but now I have 3.
okay.
Because my other channel is a reaction channel, girl. So I'm
You
going
don't have
back.
to have 2 or 3 channels.
Yeah, but my other one is a reaction channel. I'm on my heavy metal thing, because I never heard a lot of heavy metal songs. So I'm into metal and heavy metal, and people tell you where to go, and I do my reaction to them.
Yeah.
And I'm not promoting that. I'm just saying that was all I thought until I got on punishment. So I had to take over my son's channel.
Yeah.
And starting from 0, seeing everything that said 0, I was like, okay, I ain't worried about that. I was mainly worried about the viewers, because I'm not in control of that. I'm only in control of my hours. I'm not in control of it. So make sure East Detroit, I see you in there. I like you. Make sure I see you in there, East Detroit.
I like them too. Are you there? Still
Yeah,
east of Detroit?
it looks like he's still here.
Yeah.
Oh, he said both channels
There
popped
he
up
is.
in his algorithm today. That's how I found both your channels. See, that's why I said it's really, like, if in the daytime, it's really not good. Like, but see, for me, it'll be okay, because even if she's live in the evening, I will still come and support. I will still come in her live. I will still make sure she get watch time.
Well, I'm gonna work with you to work around your hours, because I don't want to interfere with yours.
No, it's not about interfering. We don't want to split the audience. We're not interfering in nothing. But if we
Right.
all,
But I don't
if
want
we,
to take yours away from you when you're trying to do your live either, like happened tonight.
I don't want to take yours from you neither, and I don't want them to have to choose.
Right.
But
That's
they can also, if you're on a computer, just open up another tab. They could be in both at one time too. I told you we used to be in 2 and 3 lives at one time.
Yeah. And it's
But-
good. Well, I have your email too, though. I can always
Yeah, but-
email you and let you
But
know.
just make sure within every 15 minutes you say something. Just when
Okay.
you go, if you got a computer, all you gotta do is open up another tab. You
Okay.
can be in both, but you have to say something before that 15 minutes is up.
I tell you, that YouTube, they'll get you. They make all these little rules up, and then you learn things like as you go. Because I never knew that. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
Just-
back then we used to hustle hard. We was hustling hard back then, and it wasn't even that long ago. Like almost it's been 2 years now. But we used to hustle hard, and then we had the thing where we had the group where we used to run your videos,
Mhm.
but that was for people who wasn't doing their lives. So they had their videos, and we used to have like different, like in your play. You had to make a playlist, right? So the playlist was either 12 hours or 24 hours. So let's say you were short on your hours, and everybody in the group, they'll watch your 20-hour list. You just put it on because you got it in your playlist. So it's going to play one after another. And we go right on to bed. We'll let you know we watched the first one, and the time we wake up, and then we'll go, okay, this video was so beautiful. Okay, I finished watching, but you can't, you got to put it towards the video. And then that's how a lot of people got their hours too. They still do that.
Yeah.
They still do that. But how many hours do you have?
Let me look real quick. Hang on just a second. I think I need to do it here.
And remember, the total for today won't come up till tomorrow.
Okay.
And sometimes it's 2 days.
Yeah. Let's see. Hang on just
So you, for this time of night, you may not see the hours for 2 days, but how many you have now?
Oh wow. What I have now is 2,618.
Keep going twice a day, sister. See how long?
I'm tired. I'm already tired. As I'm like you, I'm already tired.
Oh, honey, I ain't tired. I never get tired of hustling. Sometimes I did a 12-hour live before, honey. I don't play.
Oh wow. Oh my god.
I did a 12 and I kept the same energy. People like, oh my God, I came back. Like, you got the same energy. I do not play. I don't play. That's how bad it was. And then it'll be like maybe 5, 6 people. And when people come out, people come in, people come out because I'm on 12 hours. So people coming out. And I did a 12-hour live. Then I did a 10-hour live. I don't play.
So how do they work that? Like if you're like, they say, I guess like once you get monetized and
then I don't care about the hours. I don't care about the hours then because your hours don't matter.
Right. So then it don't matter how long your videos are once you're monetized.
It doesn't matter how long your videos are if you're not monetized neither.
Okay.
But if you want to get monetized, you like right about now, you're stretching time.
Okay.
Like before you could have been like, come on up, okay, good night. But being that now that we're talking and we have a couple of people that's still in here, you're accumulating time just by this. Even if somebody just watched the beginning of the video, but they don't want to go to the commentary, that's good. But you're still stretching time. So you're getting minutes. The longer people staying here, you're getting like double, triple the minutes.
Yeah. Well, I think people are getting tired of me right now though, because I only got
when they get tired of you, they'll tell you. But it's okay because you can't worry about that. Your job is I want to stretch my time. Now, when you're ready to get off, you get off when you get ready. Because sometimes people go out, but you got new people that they may see your content there and they can't sleep, and now you got a whole different set of people that's in your room.
Yeah.
But it's
Exactly.
always don't look at the numbers and, oh, well, people's going down. No, I'm telling you, I did a 10-hour. I had so many different sets of people. People come in, maybe they finish dinner, they can't sleep. Now you got a whole new set of people. Now, if you're tired and you want to go, that's another thing. But don't worry about the people. You're worried about getting 4,000 hours. You want to get that out fast because you have the numbers.
Yeah.
See, for me, I can slow down because I'm only a couple of hours away from 4,000 hours. But I have to still go hard because I have to get 1,000 subscribers.
Right. Exactly. You guys hear that? So go help her out. We can get her there. And how many, I think, let me see. How many subscribers do you have now?
I think I'm up to 240.
240. Okay. And I need to go. I'm subscribed. And I need to go catch up on some more videos over there because, like I said, I've only been able to watch a couple so far.
It's
And
okay, but if you could,
there's a lot of good videos. I want to catch up on them.
well, if you can't, if you want to come into the live, come into the live. But if you want to watch the rerun, watch the rerun. But if you want to come to the live, come to the live. And
Okay.
even if you're on a live and if you're on your computer, you can always open up a new tab and you could just say, oh, hello, and then go right on back to finish what you're doing. And then if you're letting the video run, come in and say a little bit of comment within that 15 minutes and go right back to what you're doing. Because that's what I did with you today.
Okay.
And then once I got off, then you saw me talking more. If you noticed, you saw me talking. Once I got finished, you saw me talking more because I was finished now. But I was in here your whole time.
Well, you learn something new every day. I'm
Because
telling
I have to help my friend. My friend have to get her hours, and I'm gonna help you. That's what we do.
those hours are hard. They were easy for you though, because like you said, you're on here grinding. So.
Oh yeah, honey, I get my grind on. That wasn't hard to do at all. But back when I first started, I still didn't see it was hard to do. But it was, and I wasn't playing. I set a goal. I said I want 100 hours a day. And I didn't stop until I had 100 hours a day. So it took 10 hours, it took 10 hours. But I made 100 hours a day. Every day I said, this is what I want. And it was way less people. At that point, you may get 5, 6, 7 people in your room. Yeah. I just stayed on longer and longer and longer. People left, people came in, people left, people came in, and then you knew, so you don't know about the topics. You don't know how to do a topics. You don't know where you fit in. So you just basically talking to people. So I made mine a growth stream. Mm-hmm. So everybody that came in there, everybody walks out. Because everybody that came into my life was content creators.
Yeah.
So everybody walked out a friend. And I told people, if you already friends, watch their content, get their hours up. Then we had then we created a playlist. Then we had a thing that we had like a Monday through Friday. So you do your grow day that way, everybody's in there. And Tuesday was somebody else's day, everybody is in there. And you try to bring your audience up in there. So that was a lot of people's way of growing too. They still do that, but not on big scales like it used to be, because people scared to grow now. Yeah. They scared to grow. Rooms used to be 100 packed in some people rooms. 100 packed. And imagine walking out of there with at least 10 people, 10, 15 people. And that's a day.
Wow. How many subscribers did you have on your other channel?
I got like 2,500.
2,500?
Yeah. But see, after I got monetized and stuff, honey, you're gonna take a vacation. Well, I don't know. I took a vacation because I did it so fast. I'm like, I don't want to see it, YouTube. So I took a vacation.
Mhm.
And then I got back into it, got back into the swing of it. So I used to come on like maybe once a week, once every other week. And then I
Yeah.
started getting myself, because that was a lot of energy, 10 hours here, 10 hours. That took a lot out of you.
Yeah.
And then to come to find out, you only get pennies off $1 with the ads.
Yeah. That's what I heard too. That's why I mean, I would love to get monetized, but that's not the most important thing for me right now.
Yeah,
But
but at least you'll have a
it's take
cash app.
control.
At least you got the cash app, and at
Yeah.
least you can get your cash app, and people could cash app with the real money coming at anyway.
Yeah.
A super chat. At least you'll have your super chat.
The Cash App, I like
you'll
to
have
do. I like to put that up because I like to do contests, and I figure, well, we can all help each other, because I would like to help more of my people, with those gift card things, and
No,
because
the cash
everything's
app is
struggling right
not a
now.
gift card. The cash app is where people will send the money directly to you, so YouTube don't get their cut.
Right, but what I'm saying is I like to have those contests. And so if anybody puts anything in there anyway, it would probably just go towards the contest. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
Because
don't know. I don't know about the contest. Let me make a little. I gotta get some new things first to do this YouTube stuff. So I had to just invested in some cheap headphones, but I would like to get a microphone. You have to invest in YouTube. I want a nice microphone.
you sound like you have a good one though.
No, this is coming from this is the regular computer mic.
Oh wow. It sounds like you have a good microphone.
Well, I guess that's coming from the computer, but I would like a good microphone. I gotta get me a green screen.
Yeah.
It's a little thing just little things you may want to do, But I am going to get ready to get my butt. What time is it by you?
It is 11:22. I'm in Indiana. So
you're on Eastern time too.
yeah.
I'm on Eastern time too.
Are
But
you?
I got it. And I don't sleep, so I'll be back up early in the morning. And then I'll see what tea is out there, baby. I will see what tea is out there. So
It changes from day to day. I'm telling you.
But my hours, so check for me around them hours.
Oh, I definitely will. And then when I get ready to lay down here in a little bit too, I'm gonna check out some more of your videos.
Oh, today, one of them was predominantly the same one like yours. We both did velvet, and that's funny because while you're doing your velvet, I'm doing my velvet. So I'm listening to you, and but I put my mic on mute. So while my mic is on mute and I'm letting it play, I'm watching and listening to you.
You know what? I was trying to debate on if I should do her or if I should do Nature Boy getting an attitude with everybody because they're not.
It's a different day. Do it tomorrow. Still do it. Do it tomorrow.
No, but see, if you can't do that tomorrow because then something new would be happening tomorrow.
Then you'll come back on.
I'll tell you.
Then you'll come back on. We got
do that one tomorrow if you want to.
I did it already. I did today. I did 3 today.
So you did the one where he was acting like a little brat because people wouldn't give him money?
I check me out. Check my time.
Okay, I'm gonna go watch that.
So you can do it. So you can do your commentary tomorrow. It's another day, and it's something juicy come back up. Come right back on. Do what you got to do to get your 4,000 hours. Then you slow down. You can do it. I got you. I got you, sister. And I'm gonna be there for you much as I can.
Thank you, and I will too. But I can't help you with your hours though. You already got them.
No, but just the point of you sitting up in there, and there go my other girl. She's from my channel. There go Yemi.
What's her name?
Yemi. Son, Yemi.
Oh, is this her right here?
Yes, that's my baby.
Hi. How are you?
She should be asleep. Because she's I think she's in England or something, or wherever she's at. But when I spoke to her, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, so it might be 4 o'clock in the morning now. And she got that baby, and once she go to sleep, that baby getting up.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Go,
They don't
go to bed, Yimmy.
Good night. Go to
She said
sleep.
she said it's going on today. Yes, it was.
It was too much. I was like, no, I just
Don't
I'll
say
do
no.
these videos
No.
and then I'm done for
Tomorrow,
the day.
tomorrow's another day, baby. Do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then there's something juicy come on, come right back on. I stopped when there was another one when she was going off. I was doing that as it was happening. So I stopped the one I was doing first with Nature Boy going off. I stopped that one, and then I went into that one, and I was like, oh. But I was like, then I had went to the one with Shaka. I was like, this too much for one day. This too much. She said,
was Shaka the one where he was like, because I was on top of that too, and I thought, oh gosh, I am not even gonna.
that was TMI for me.
No, I'm leaving.
That was TMI for me. Too much information. TMI. I was like, oh.
Is he the one that had the hoodie on today? That was like trying to say, "Nature Boy, get in here. I got something to say to you."
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I like him. I like him.
Yeah. So now you know you can come on, go off, come back on. I seen you going off and coming back on. You still could do it.
Yeah.
Because I always, when I'm on live, I always check. I always open up another tab to see if there's anybody that I know. Can I go and help them more? Okay, I'm like, okay, you're the competition. I don't like going on with competition, but I still got to go on. But there's some people, if they're on, that's why my time adjusts. Because if they're on, I'm not going to go on. I'm going to wait till they finish.
I'm not your competition. You've been here a lot longer than I have.
No,
so.
sometimes you do got to spike for people that'll wait till you go on, and then they'll go on just to pull your crowd.
No, and if that happened today, I'm sorry about that.
Not you. I'm saying you're gonna come across people.
Yeah, but I did
that.
come on at your time, and I shouldn't I didn't even know.
No, not with us. Not with us.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, being the type of commentary that you do, you're gonna come across people that you probably didn't notice.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna notice why every time I'm on, they're on. Oh,
yeah.
they in competition. But see, me, I remove myself out the competition, and then I'll wait, because I'm not gonna play these games. But you got some people just to pull your crowd, because it's all the same sector. So I'm not gonna be like, if you're the more popular one and I'm the less popular one, I'm not gonna. No, I don't want to go against you, because I want to wait till you finish, so your people will come into my room.
Well, you've been doing this a lot longer than I have, so, but your hour is going to be honored first. So, and that's just how it's going to be.
My hours is probably fit. Once they added yesterday and today, I think I got my 4,000 hours. But I'm not worrying about
your hours that you go live. We need to let your hours go first, and then, because I can get on anytime. I'm not set to a schedule, and so I will work around your hours.
Yeah, I'm not set to a schedule unless it's that tea, baby. Unless it's that tea, then I got to get that tea.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of sectors now that do it. So you got to get that tea in there before they get the tea.
Right.
But hopefully I find the one, because everybody's talking about the one with Nefertari wanting to go back. Nefertari, I have to find that one.
Yeah, what about that? I can't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? He's going to be mean to her. She went over there to the other guy, didn't she? Like what's his name?
Yes,
TKO
ma'am. She went to Prince York. She went to somebody else. Then she went to TKO. I'm like, girl, lost in the storm. Don't know what to do.
He's going to make her pay for that.
Yeah, she did flying up when he had a PK and he had to sit there and be all quiet. And she's sitting up there like she Queen Sheba and shit. I'm like, okay, you're gonna have to you know you're gonna have to apologize, right? Publicly, get humiliated, apologize. You know how his sorries go. You gotta say it to everybody and then make everybody look bad. Then she's gonna have to say something bad about Dr. York. She's gonna have to say something bad about TKO. And she got to make them look bad the same way Velvet had to do. Oh, I didn't feel right. And I knew it was something. I'm like, girl, you know you lying. Stop
And
lying.
she'll be said lies like, oh, he gave me something. And like, he's going to make her go in and say a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
TKO gave me this and he gave me that. And
oh, no, I don't think he hit that. But you telling everybody you got vagina problems and it stink and it smell like fish. No, we good. We good. We
They'll
good.
say you got that from Nature Boy, not from me, not from.
No, but she went in. She went in already saying that. So why would he have sex with her?
Is that I don't think he did. I don't think he did, but I think he made her feel good about herself.
Well, for his health wise, I hope he didn't.
Yeah, I hope not. But
hey, Marlo Williams, see you getting a whole different set of people now. See what I'm saying?
It was let's see.
You got Marlo, you got Yemi.
And I want to put, since I have some, well, yeah, she already knows yours. So I want to put yours up again for whoever's in here. So you guys can go check out Tony T. Go check out her channel. Go subscribe to her.
Go subscribe like right now, so you don't forget.
She has awesome videos.
Now, when she learn how to drop the link, it'll be much easier.
How do I do that?
Okay, you go to my page, right? Go click up and go to my page.
Hang on just a minute. Okay.
And you're gonna press videos, right? And you're gonna look for my shortest video. You're gonna look for my shortest video. My shortest video got 1,000.
I know how to do it. I know how I can do it.
Right, but pick the shortest video, the one that says she needs like 1,000 subscribers. Pick the shortest video, because if people don't watch the video in full, that make your analytics go down. So you always pick the shortest video. The shortest video is like what says help get 1,000 subscribers.
Well, this one has 13 minutes on it. I think that's because the rest of them's pretty long.
No, it's keep going, stroll down. You can't miss the 1,000 subscribers because they got the hand or the whatever on it, and it's a white thing.
Like the clock.
It's like 2 minutes. This one is 2 minutes long. With 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Here's one for 4. Here's 5. Let's see. 8 minutes. All right. Let me
You see it?
Let's see. How long ago was it?
Like a month ago. I only been on here, not a month. I only been on here like 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay. Here's one for 36 seconds.
Okay, choose that one.
Okay. See, when I click on that, the 3 dots.
No, you don't click on the 3 dots. You go to where it says share. And then you're gonna highlight the link and copy it. And then you're gonna paste it in the stream. You see where it says share?
No.
It's on the top with everything else.
Okay.
You see it?
Oh Lordy, what is wrong?
Yes, I've been a bad girl. So I'm on
Okay.
punishment for 3 months. This is Sugar Love. This is my other channel, Tony.
Okay. Now I just put it here in my comment section.
Did you copy it? Did you copy the link?
Yeah.
Now paste it in the comments.
All right. Did that? Okay. So then all they have to do is click on that, right?
Exactly. Is it? Yeah, there we go. Look at that. You girl, you doing good.
I'm getting there. And that's I've been doing that anyway. I don't even know why. I just didn't even. Okay. I'm tired. That's what's wrong with me.
So if we got Marla Williams, if you want to click the link, click the link, and just hit subscribe.
Yeah. Anybody that is watching this now or watching later east of Detroit, there's your link right there for you too. And I think that's all right. So that'll stay in the comment section even after I get offline, right?
Yeah, that'll stay in the comment section.
Okay. I should
But
have.
that'll stay in the comment section. But when people watching it over, they're not paying attention to the comment section.
Well, and I
Thank you,
need to
Marla.
start. I'll start putting it in my description too. Your link.
Well, sometimes it's best to put it in. I mean, you could do that, but it's best to put it in when the person is in there, you know? So
Yeah.
I think it's better that way. So you could say, hey, this person is literally in here supporting me, giving me time. So now I'm gonna do this for them.
Yeah.
So the exchange go both ways.
Oh,
So when
thank
you
you,
fist
Marla.
up,
So he went and subscribed.
I'll see.
Awesome. All right. Are you checking out your channel now to see?
Yeah, but it's not letting me. It's being not nice.
Well, Vagina Power, are you still in here? Let's see. All right. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna
I'm gonna too.
hop off of here.
And then, it's a good thing that you're doing it the right way, because people got this thing where, no, he did not do it yet. I don't see it. But people think they got this thing that people got this thing that they like to do the sleep streams. That's the wrong thing to do, because it takes forever.
Hang on just a second. Marlo, no, we were wanting to see if you would like to subscribe to Tony T's channel. She has a lot of good informative videos, and I love her videos. So that's why I tell people about her all the time. So we were wanting to see if you'll go and subscribe to her channel. And I put the link right here. Let me see. I'll paste it again. If you can, you already subscribed to her. You subscribe to Tony T. I think I'm getting a little stuffy. Okay. He's saying he did. It could just be where he it's not, because sometimes somebody's told me they've subscribed to me and it took it like a few minutes for it to show up. Other times it just does it automatically though. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that.
What happened?
It's a woman, it's not a guy.
Oh, it'll come up. It'll come up. It'll come
Yeah.
up. It'll come up. It'll come up.
Because mine does that sometimes too. After somebody's told me they subscribed, I'm like, I don't see it. But then, like after a few minutes, it usually does. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm so tired. There's 10 other people in here. If anybody else
told you I'm gonna get a whole different set of people.
Yeah.
All right,
So
darling. I am out of here.
Okay, you have a good night. And thank you so much for joining me.
All right, you're welcome. I will see you tomorrow. And I'll be back on. Okay, darling. Thank you.
Have a good night.
All right, baby.
So if ever you guys, I still have like 9-10 people in here. If you guys could please go in and check out Tony T's channel. I put the inscription right here again. So if you guys could click on that link and go check out her channel, you guys will not be disappointed. I'm telling you guys, she has really good videos. And in fact, I'm going to get ready to get off of here because I want to go check out a couple of her videos. I want to get to lay down and relax and just watch a couple of videos and head to bed. So you guys have a wonderful night and God bless you. I love you all. Thank you for watching.